Oh, that was straight on the money, that.
It may come as no surprise, but if you've watched any of my videos, you'll already know I've fallen in love with bass fishing. Having already beaten my PB once this year, I've started to get the itch for that elusive fish, a double pounder bass. With the bass fishing being so fantastic on the south coast of late,
Yeah, he's on.
and multiple 10-pound bass being caught on the very mark I spend most of my time on, now feels the best time for it to happen. So, with plenty of optimism and a box full of lures, I headed out for another epic session.
A lovely fish to start the day off. This guy's measuring in at about 53 centimetres. I've just given him a quick measure, and that was, I think, first cast of the day, first or second cast. It's absolutely made up. He's coming home for dinner, and we'll crack on. But another good start for a good session, hopefully. Is it? One off. When we look at that, look at the sounder. A wall of fish indeed. Hope you can hear and see, guys. Water that's absolutely bubbling at the moment with bass topping the surface. There you go, saw a little ripple then. Perfect conditions. It's absolutely flat calm, fish everywhere. You cannot beat this. Yeah, awesome, guys. There's so much pollock on the reefs around here now. It is amazing to see. We've already got one keeper, but all these little ones as well. It's a great sign for the future. Decent. Your line's in?
My line's in, yeah. I'm doing tangle.
Yeah, that was lucky. So my hook then caught into the reef at the bottom, and I was trying to get the boat round to what you could sometimes do is spin the boat round and unhook yourself, kind of. But unfortunately it didn't happen, so I decided to just pull it. Luckily, I only lost one of the hooks, so I still use this.
With a decent amount of bass and pollock already on board to kick off the day, we ventured offshore to some deeper marks to see if there were some bigger fish lurking around.
So we've steamed out about 8 or 9 miles offshore. We're quite a way out, and we're on top of quite a big wreck that's in the area. And we're just having we're going to have 1 or 2 drifts just with some feathers, just to see what life's down there. Potentially might pick up some small pollock or pouting off the wreck. Fingers crossed we do find something. It's a good indication that the wreck is alive, there's fish on it. And if so, we'll then drop a few potentially baited lures down and some slow jigs. The target is going to be some pollock. The fact that we're catching lots of smaller pollock in the reef and kind of inshore is a really good sign. So the hope is, hence the reason for travelling out here quite a distance, is that some of the wrecks, we're in about 30 to 35 metres of water, so not insane depth. So we're not probably going to catch the giant pollock that you can get on wrecks, but hopefully we'll land into some reasonable ones. So we'll see what we find. So we've had about 4 or 5 drifts over this first wreck and nothing doing. Not seeing anything kind of on the sonar, and nothing on the feathers. So a bit of a shame. It's quite a big wreck, so quite surprising. I thought there'd be something here, even just some pouting that came up, but nothing. So there's another wreck about a mile that way. We're going to give that a go, see if we get some better luck. Oh, I had a bite then actually. Yeah.
Back down.
I don't know, I think it was a little pout or something nabbed at it. But so our third and final wreck attempt. This one's a little bit shallower, a bit more inshore. We're kind of heading in towards kind of a sandy mark for flatfish, because the wrecks didn't seem to be performing too well. But there was one last one on the route on the way back that we're just putting some feathers over to see what happens. And there's a lot of fish marking here, a lot more in terms of some big shoals. So we'll see. Oh, I might have caught the bottom. I think I found the wreck. There I have. Not paying attention. So you probably saw I got snagged onto the wreck then, but walked the line round the back of the boat, came at it from another angle, got it back. So lucky.
Unfortunately, the wrecks just weren't producing that day, so we decided to head back inshore and see what could be picked up at anchor.
There you go guys, I had a big lump of mackerel set out. We've been at anchor now for 10-15 minutes. There was salmon on it, but unfortunately didn't stay on. Right, well, what a difference a move makes. We've come inshore a bit. I say a bit actually, we're really close. Just off Southbourne Beach now. Trying to target some flatfish or some kind of, you know, more shallow sandy species. It was just getting a bit choppy up on our previous mark up on the reef that we were on. It wasn't really fishing too great either, to be honest. So I decided to move in, and it's completely, well, it's night and day actually. And within, I think, a couple minutes, I'm into my first fish. Tiny but spiky and angry little bream. That was on a little bit of ragworm, which is actually on my place rig, but there we go. I'll take a fish. And a little one. Seems to be getting peppered now by just tiny little bream. Still nice to catch, but they're very small here by the looks of it. There he is.
By this time, the tide was starting to pick up a little and in the direction we wanted to focus our lure fishing for the day. So, we decided to drift a mixture of feathers and worm baits over in that direction.
So not too much on that drift for just flatfish. It was a very short 10-15 minute drift, apart from a bucket of mackerel, which is always good. So a bit of extra bait there to have, but we're going to head over to Christchurch Ledge now and give some lures and some probably feathers a go in the water. I mean, it's been fishing its nuts off over there every single time, so hopefully it's still kind of going to produce.
Arriving at our final mark, it looked full of life, with birds working from above and a flurry of mackerel, bass and pollock devouring the sand eels below. Now was the time to focus in, get the lure selection right, and get fishing.
A lovely little bass, there we go. If anyone has ever done bass fishing, when you first get them out water, they have this like electric blue colour to their fins and kind of scales. It looks amazing, and then a few seconds out of the water they kind of then dull a little bit, but yeah, awesome. Just want to get it a bit deeper, see if I can get into some pollock.
Yeah.
That's a fish. Speak of the devil and he will appear. Yeah, there's some better bass here. We'll wait till you see the one that's on the floor.
Surrender, Solid Coast Guard, you are loud and clear on channel 16 over.
Get something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's stunning, absolutely beautiful.
Stonking fish.
He's going back though, it might be a big daddy.
Yeah.
Got him? Yeah.
Yep.
There he goes, the beautiful fish.
Well, that's the first for me, guys. I managed to get a bird and a fish in the same cast. Bird's absolutely fine, he's going to fly away, and the fish will go as well. That's the first for me. I did think, I was like, I'm sure I've caught some in here, and then I was like, hang on, but then it's got heavier. And fish is away. Oh my god. Oh, that was straight on the money, that. Oh no, he's come off. I think I might have foul. Look, I literally landed on his head. He jumped as it hit the water. Do you reckon better than before? Is it? Get a measure on him.
Popped out. Oh my god.
Is it? Decent. Good fish. Nice. Yeah, fish on. There he is. Just saw as he jumped out then, two sand eels came out of his mouth. I just saw him sinking down the bottom.
With the light starting to fade, it was time to start heading in. So, no new PBs or double pounders for me just yet, but time on water is key, so watch this space. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.